So if you look at the Lumiscape in ad tech, it's not short on logos. And it seemed like a lot of logos come up to take a part of a specific piece of the equation, but there's going to be natural consolidation in the marketplace. At Rocket Fuel, we saw this consolidation happening earlier, and we knew like the standalone DMP, like a data management platform, wasn't going to be around forever. We saw that getting subsumed either into the marketing cloud or into a DSP. For us, we bought X+1, and we put the DMP into the DSP. Even then, that's not enough for a standalone business. And so we looked out for other strategics, and Seismic is where we landed. So the Seismic Rocket Fuel partnership made a lot of sense because they had the creative optimization tool sets, and then they had the ad serving capability. And what they didn't have is the DSP, like the media activation. And so when you put them together, what we get is we have like data enablement from all the data from the ad server. We have the media execution from our DSP, and then we have the creative optimization with all their brand tools and DCO capabilities. So data ownership is going to be one of the biggest topics, not just next year, but for the next few years. Because at the end of the day, marketers are going to want to own that data, especially the first party data, because that's going to be the most important data that's going to allow them to build out custom models, allow them to do marketing more efficient. The agencies, on the other hand, are going to want access to that data so they can perform like media campaigns better. And so there's going to be a tension about who owns the data versus who has access to data. The other part on data that is like data storage versus data activation is a really big deal, and that's going to be some decisions that both agencies and the marketers are going to have to solve. So programmatic is going to be, programmatic as an automated way of buying and selling media is here to stay. And I think programmatic will expand across the entire journey and will be very important to media and marketers. The question is, like, there's programmatic from a very simple, like buying and selling, and then there's all the intelligence that sits on top of programmatic. So a few assumptions. All media will become digital. All digital media will be optimized in some sort of fashion. And so when you're optimizing it with that much volume and velocity, you're going to need to have like basically AI help with the decisioning on what that looks like. So people who look at programmatic as just like, oh, that's like a direct response, it's not going to be that way. It's going to be fundamentally the way that we buy and sell media. 2018 is going to be a really big year for Seismic, and more importantly, the agencies that we're going to serve. We operate in 70 countries, we have thousands and thousands of advertisers and agencies, and really what we need to do is take out the hidden cost of advertising, which is like from across the media plan, there's so many little things that make people pull their hair out. How they plan, how they set up campaigns, how they make decisions, how they even run reports. Finally, the work ahead of us is to smooth that all out and make advertising as cool as you wish it was.